Can you guys stop scrolling for just a second so I can tell you about a story about a patient that I think about every single day? I've taken care of hundreds and hundreds of patients over the years, but there are a few of them that just stick with me every day, and this is one of them. This is a patient that I took care of quite a few years ago that was similar age to me, and I think because they were similar age to me, it just resonated with me so much. This patient had epilepsy and ended up having a breakthrough seizure that progressed to this patient being pronounced brain dead. I took care of this patient and their family for 2 shifts in a row, and it was so hard, but so amazing at the same time. I was spending quite a bit of time taking care of the patient, but on the other hand, I was spending a lot of time getting to know this patient's family. This patient had a sibling and they were very close in age, and we talked about like where the patient went to college, their friend group, how the patient liked to do their hair. We talked about literally everything besides the medical stuff. I got to know this patient's family super well, and they ended up deciding to do organ donation for this patient. And so, on my second shift caring for the patient, we had a scheduled time to go to the OR so the patient would be able to donate their organs. If you've ever been involved in the organ donation process, it is quite heavy and emotional. It's beautiful, but very bittersweet. We had a scheduled time to take the patient back to the OR, and I tried to do all the things for the family, cut a piece of the patient's hair, let them use my stethoscope to listen to the patient's heart. I printed out little ECG strips to give them to the family. And at the time that we had to take the patient to the OR, I was the one that pushed the bed back to the OR. And still to this day, I'm like, I hope I didn't push it too quickly. Like, that was the patient's last moments with their family. I had to give the patient's mom a hug before we walked into the OR suite. And it's something I will never forget. I wasn't a mom myself at the time, but now being a mom, this moment sticks with me so much because I remember we were both crying, and it's such an amazing thing, but it's like it's so hard to still talk about. This family gave the ultimate sacrifice, not only losing their child, but knowing that their child could help save so many others. It was just a beautiful moment and something I will never forget. And I still think about this patient's family, and I hope they're doing well. And they made an impact on me more than I probably made an impact on them. And I hope wherever they are that they're doing okay.